Just give us a second here. Like I said, we're trying to work out some kinks here. And
Jimmy would quit rolling around in the wires. I think it'd give Mills a little bit easier time getting things set up. But we're good now. So tonight's game features the Prattville Lions versus the Hewitt-Trussville Huskies, Jimmy. And they Huskies are 3-2 on the season so far. Their two losses were to Hoover and to a very good Oak Mountain team as well.
yeah, they're going to be tough. They've got a lot of players that play a lot of club soccer at a high level, so it'll be a tough challenge for the Lions tonight. But play hard. That's all you can ask. Play hard. It's a learning experience, and who knows?
Both teams starting to settle into the action a little bit here. Chris Loomis applying pressure on the ball. Appears that the Lions are applying pressure all over the field, which is good. But unfortunately called for a penalty on that play.
Here we go.
Huskies about to put the ball back in play. Nice kick toward the inside of the 18. Good head on frame, but Prattville's goalie's there. Prattville's got Brantley Jordan in the goal to start tonight's game. Colin Rogers tried to kick that ball to Siegler. It was intercepted by number 9 of the Wolves, but I'm sorry, the Huskies. You got me messed up now. I'm going to be calling the Wolves all night. Huskies. Tim Jackson trying to crowd into midfield. Huskies get the ball, but Collins lays there to poke it free. Centering pass. Anderson Graves kicks it well out of play.
Into the creek out there.
That'll be for a Husky corner kick.
I'd like to see him do a little more. He had a little time there. But you live again.
Huskies line up the corner kick. Get ready to put the ball back in play. It's delivered low. Colin Rogers there to clear it. Huskies go out to track it down. Loomis applying pressure.
And I think we're going to see the same pattern as we did against Dothan. We're going to try to get the ball over the top, kick it around in the middle, and try to make something happen here. Good break for the Lions here. Oh, turf monster.
Good ball by Tim Jackson. Drake just got his cleats caught in the turf and took a little bit of a tumble. He's up.
But I like to see that. We had numbers. Good ball over the top.
Good idea by Tim Jackson. Ethan Wilson for the Huskies puts the ball back in play.
Good ball, good thought. Like I said, we can't be hurt if we're kicking the ball forward.
Tim Jackson did a good job to get in that
was
passing
a nice
lane.
Play to go back to Colin Rogers. Oh, that's a great ball. Oh, that's a great ball. Can he? Oh, I thought he could beat him there. Once again, that's not a bad strategy.
The goalie comes out and makes a great play for the Huskies to keep that ball in his possession and not out for a goal kick. Ethan Wilson comes back out for the Huskies, collects the ball, brings it into his box, and picks it up. Nice ball out by Wilson. Kyle Haday did a good job coming up and slowing down that attack.
Just stay in their way. Keep them in front. It's going to be important for the Lions. They're going to be able to move the ball back and forth. But we just got to have somebody in front of them the whole time and make them work for everything.
Huskies back with possession in the middle of the field, moving the ball around nicely. Loomis up to apply pressure. Really, if the Lions can try to force them to make those long passes, feel pretty good about the Lions' chances on getting on the end of those.
Yeah, this is where we can't give the ball away there. When we're in the middle of the field there, we have to and we have to get back up. Got to get numbers back up when we do get the ball to the top. It's good give and go there. Just a tad in front of.
Ball off number 9, Daniel Cosby. Chris did a good job to kick that ball off of him out of bounds. Lions maintain possession. Anderson Graves going for a very, I guess that's a 50-50 ball to Siegler up at the top. Siegler just unable to come down with it, but the Lions do get the throw in.
And I like our chances with Daniel and 50-50 balls. I mean, there's nobody going to work harder than that kid. That's for sure.
That's exactly right. Chris Olsenbeck had a nice cross in, unable to keep the ball in that offensive third for the Lions. Wilson back out to collect the ball. We're going to see a lot of Wilson tonight, hopefully.
Hopefully we do see a lot of them. Like to see his number quite a bit, to be honest with you. Uh-oh, got to hurry. Oh, that's...
Lost a 50-50 ball there. Can't do that on the back line. But fortunately, the Lions are able to get back and clear it. I believe that was Kyle Haday that came back and got that ball out of bounds so the Lions could reset their defense.
And that's what we got to be careful of. Those breaks, the gaps. They're not going to miss gaps on passes. I think I saw this kid throw the ball in earlier, and he can sling it a long way. He didn't that time, but good header by Colin Rogers. Let's just get the ball out of there.
Cannot give them opportunities in front of the net like that. That will be a long night for the Lions if they do that. And that's really been the problem spot for the Lions, is that ball just kind of bouncing around inside that 6-yard box.
And we're not a possession team.
Good kick out by Colin Rogers. Loomis decides to play the bounce. Almost gets by. That bounce usually gets opponents the first time or two that hits. They're usually like, wow.
Especially the teams that aren't used to. I don't know what Hewitt-Trussville's field is like, but if it's not turf, it's definitely an adjustment period for that. And there's a good example right there.
Tim Jackson fighting off the players, able to corral it.
I think he thought he was going to get a foul there, and then he grabbed it with his hand, and they didn't call anything.
He just got up, kept playing.
Yeah.
No whistle, keep going. Ball out of bounds for a Husky throw-in.
0-0 still. Just about to 29 minutes left in the first half.
Both teams applying pressure. The Huskies with a better opportunity so far in the game. That was just a beautiful, beautiful play by the Huskies. Nice save by Brantley Jordan.
And we're going to have our wings. They're going to have to be. They're going to have to get back and help on defense.
Good ball by Drake.
Looks like a throw. Oh. Well, they got a better shot at it than I do.
Tough break for the Lions.
Tough break for the Lions.
Huskies throw the ball in. Collins lays there to send it in the opposite direction, trying to feed Loomis deep with two defenders on his back. Clayton Bowles picks it up, and a Husky kicks the ball off the back of Clayton Bowles. Another throw in for the Huskies. Lions steal possession, but the Huskies steal the ball right back. It's been kind of back and forth like that this game, Jimmy. Neither team really keeping possession, just kind of moving the ball. Kicking it around some, losing it.
No, I know. I think that's kind of where we want to be, isn't it? I'm not sure. I think when they're possessing the ball, it certainly is a little tougher on us. That was a great job there of keeping that
Loomis
ball.
does a great job. Gets body blocked, goes down, draws the direct kick. That's good work by Chris Loomis there.
Oh. See if we can get it into the box. This is where we excel right here.
Anything around that 27 to 30 yard shot.
Get it in the box and let it bounce around and see what happens.
Colin Rogers will take the kick.
About the About the 27-yard line.
You got 10 with the end zone, so about 37 yards out.
That's right. That's right.
I don't think that individual wants to be kicked by the ball. Nice shot in.
Yeah.
Put it on frame. We just got to get a line in there to try to redirect the ball a little bit. You know, everybody wants to be in the wall until they get hit by a ball that's kicked by Colin Rogers. They don't want to be in the wall after that.
Yeah, for many, many years, I was the guy that was getting hit by those balls in the front yard.
Is that what happened to your hair?
No. I did finally say, he said, let me take some PKs. And I said, no, we're done. Nice work done, but we're done.
Throw in whistled for the Huskies.
Nice job.
Steal by Clayton Bowles, moving the ball up.
All right, let's get rid of it, though.
I think he was looking to try to pull the trigger.
I think he
on
was.
Pass. He just had a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah. See, this is where we have to be careful with the. There we go. Didn't work out, but hopefully one of those balls is going to get through here in a minute.
Olsenbach steps up, tries to win the ball, gets a foot on it, it rolls out of bounds. But another Husky throw in.
Rolls out of bounds down on their end, though, which like I said, that's positive. Oh, Colin Rogers kind of overran that one. I think it was a good thought right up until the point it went over his head.
He was excited to get there.
Yeah. Nobody hurt. If he gets ahead on that, then, he may send Loomis on his way.
Absolutely. The throw in by the Huskies. Nice throw. That's by number 9, Daniel Cosby.
Now, who's playing their 9 up there, Randy? You have the,
I don't have their lineup. I'll tell you in a moment.
Is that Landon?
Landon is number 10. It looks to be number 2, Kaysen Cook.
Don't know Kaysen. Who is it in front of your son? Right there.
That's 18.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
No, on the other side. That's 18 here, isn't it?
Oh,
right in the middle of the field.
10's
10.
playing the 9 spot. Yeah.
Looked like he kind of got wrong-footed there.
Jacob Crow had a very nice shot on goal, whether he intended it or not. Brantley did a good job to collect himself and stop that ball.
There's one of those Prattville bounces right there.
Loomis trying to battle that back line for the Huskies, fighting hard.
It's gonna be a tough sell there when he's got him and 3.
You've got 5 back and 2 lines trying to fight through them. It just makes it very difficult.
There we go.
Clayton
Nice
pressuring
job, Clayton.
well. Won the ball.
There we go.
Went down, drew the foul. Anderson takes a quick kick.
It's a
and
good thought. It's a good thought. He didn't a little flat, a little straight.
The defense was paying attention and they were looking for it.
Here we go.
Nice stop by Kyle Haday. Continuing to make his run down the field. Siegler's going to get on the end of this one. Almost. Still going to fight through. 50-50 ball up in the air.
Goalie's way out.
Way out. We can't get a line on the end of the ball. Kyle running step for step with his man. Another throw in for the Huskies. I believe number 10 is Landon Surratt. Is that right?
That's right. He plays with
Goalie's way out.
Way out.
Loomis has an opportunity.
Oh,
He gets
got to get
hammered.
yellow there.
He
There you
gets
go. Stop the
hammered.
clock.
Stop. Got to hit the stop button for it to stop.
Did he give him a yellow?
I didn't see.
I did not see.
But we got the clock stop, so that was important. Clock stop at 22:08.
Prattville's got a free kick here, about the 18-yard line?
So about 28 yards out. Goalie was way out, had a great opportunity. Colin Rogers sends it back post for someone, anyone that would get there.
Well, that was a good ball.
It was curling in.
Yeah.
Just needed a touch, any touch.
Yeah, it gets any part of his body on that, and that goes in goal.
That's exactly right. Wilson, the Husky keeper, is about to take the kick.
Tell you what, I like you showing off knowing the names of the other teams.
Thank you.
That's really impressive.
I do my homework. All right, Holstenbach collects the ball, sends it up. Tim Jackson slides it over to Anderson Graves, who
Sort of.
battles with a Husky, but's able to get the ball out. He sends the ball up, looking for Clayton on the back end, but the Husky keeper is playing high.
Well, he does. He's not afraid to come out and mix it up a little bit. You could see a little panic in his eye a while ago, though, didn't you?
I saw the whites in his eyes. I did. He was a little concerned with where he was and where the ball was on the field, but they recovered nicely. Sometimes a foul's a good foul.
It was a pretty smart foul, yeah.
It
He
was.
really was. That's a giveaway right there. Oh, just a little much there.
Just a little much.
Good thought, though. Big hop. I think we're going to.
Ball kind of bouncing around. Colin Rogers coming to cut it off.
He's going to send it way down the field. I caught a little flack for that. Got his mom leg the other night. I'm going to be honest with you. Won't be saying that again.
How was the couch? You bought a comfortable couch, right?
Oh.
Husky kicked the ball off of one of his defensive players, rolls back into the arms of Wilson, who collects another ball.
Got to be first to the ball. That's going to be our an asset to us, being first to the ball, not letting them bring the ball down. And
yeah, Lions are playing the balls wide, especially those deep balls, looking for either Siegler or Loomis. They're finding Loomis frequently. Just got to keep plugging away.
free kick for the Huskies.
Soleil wins it, sends it up to Clayton Bowles. Huskies are able to corral
Let's
it.
not play there. Let's get the ball moving. Good recovery, though.
Huskies.
close to being offsides there, wasn't it? Oh, nice move. Nice play there. Who was that? Is that Colin Soleil right there?
I believe that was
Oh, he's there, and he's
Kyle
onside.
Houdet.
He is onside. Get it over him. Oh! There we
So
go.
he
You're
comes
going to
up,
have to get a
kicks
card there, I
Siegler
think.
right in the gut.
I think you're going to have to get a card.
Protesting said he was trying to kick the ball, but he was wild with that kick. Siegler going to take a minute to collect himself.
I'm taking a minute to collect myself, and I wasn't even on the field.
The referee has not stopped the clock yet. I believe he's going to let time run off and just play it from the spot.
Now, this may be an opportunity, a real shot on the goal.
I would send the shooting signal in, but that's just me. And I get in trouble sometimes for
I'm betting money he's
My
going to take a
thoughts.
shot at the goal. Oh, and then he marched him off, and then they took, 3 steps back up?
they did. A little gamesmanship by the Huskies. Loomis is doing some jumping jacks.
I'm
to
not sure what that
stay
accomplished.
warm.
Ooh. Ah. Let's get it back down so we can regroup. Back over the top. Oh, we got about 4 guys off sides. He wasn't, though.
As long as the one that collects the ball
No,
is
that's
not.
All
Slay
right.
dropping back.
Let's get the ball out of bounds there. Nice job. That's a nice job. Let's get back and let's recover.
Colin was trying to give the defense an opportunity to get back and reset. 17:20 to play here in the first half. Score is still 0-0.
Substitution for the Lions.
Also, Drake Blattner sub back on. I think he was on earlier, came off for a little bit, and he's back on.
Good play.
Yeah, Holstenbeck slid hard to get that ball out of bounds.
Still 0-0 here at Stanley Jensen Stadium. About 16.
Anderson
Here's a tough.
got his arm up. They're going to call when you make yourself big like that,
Yeah.
even if it's an inadvertent bounce that goes off of your arm, and just unlucky there.
This is a dangerous spot for the Lions here. It looks like Landon Surratt is over the ball.
Plays his club ball with somebody we know.
Yeah.
Lucas Rizzo.
Lucas Rizzo, fairly good player. Member of the
Fairly good player.
U16 national team.
Surratt shoots the ball hard.
Oh wow! I think we're officially on Facebook Live and Twitter now. And YouTube.
Pick your poison.
Yeah. And thanks to my mom, Colin's grandmother, that said text me and wanted to know how much time was left. So in Arkansas, she's keeping up.
Your brother had some good texts too off our last broadcast. He was
Yeah.
Keeping you straight, wasn't he?
He was.
Siegler making a run, trying to get around the defender, was able
Nice
to bounce
work.
off. Takes it to the middle.
Oh,
Not quite.
he didn't-
tried.
oh, I thought he was.
He tried really hard.
That's
Corner
a
kick.
deflection. We got a corner here.
Very good job by Loomis not to give up on it.
And once
Continue to run
again,
to the ball.
this is that's his game right there. He just outworks you. May not be the best with his feet but he just outworks you at the ball, and we'll take that every time. Because of his effort, that's why we get this corner kick right here. Let's get it up in the air and let's let somebody hit a head on it, and let's go up 1-0 here. There's no reason why we shouldn't. A little deep. I like to get that ball right in front of the goal.
Yeah, I think he was looking for Drake Blattner there on the back post. Not a bad effort by Bowles.
But let's get it right there in front, and let's keep the pressure on, guys. There we go.
Unlucky.
Tough bounce.
Blattner stepped up, just got off him a little awkwardly.
I like the aggression. I mean, let's keep the ball down there. Let's keep the pressure on them, make them make a mistake.
Collins Colin Soleil deciding to play a little ahead of the back line. Starts to retreat now.
Because they want to build. They want to build from the back. Possession. Oh. Maybe a little handball there.
He got it.
Yeah, he
got
did.
it.
Sorry, buddy.
Landed didn't agree, but
That's a good ball by Colin Soleil right there.
great ball through the wickets.
Come on now. Let's just get it down there. Get it across.
Line throw in. Blattner doing some good work on that right side. Kyle Haday with the throw in. Blattner trying to turn that corner, get that ball across. Just a little strong.
It'll be a Husky. I'm going to say Wolves again. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm about
Husky
to say
goal
it.
kick. That's
Oh,
correct.
Husky. I'll just stop right there. Husky goal kick.
Ethan Wilson will take the kick. Ethan's a junior. The Wolves are, well, like I'm going to do it now. The Huskies are in the similar situation as Prattville. They had 9 seniors graduate last year, so they're working with a young squad too.
Good job just slowing them down. Oh, that's a good step by Colin. Nice job to find Loomis.
Ball up.
Let's build a little
Slides
bit
it
here.
out. Bowles wins it. Taking it down that right side, trying to draw it back. The defender played that really well. All right, Tim Jackson, right place, right time, but they call Colin Rogers with a little bit of a foul.
It's all right.
Tough break.
He got him, but I mean, you got to put pressure. You don't want him turning. You don't want him turning. Now we've got to get back and play a little defense. That's a tough.
Huskies got that ball right in the middle of the field now. Defense is going to have to approach, press, get a nice
Over the
shot
top.
off.
Woo! It's good left foot by that kid.
Over the crossbar and under the crossbar.
That's right.
He put that in the one spot between both crossbars. Unbelievable.
We'll take it.
Good effort by the Wolves, by the Huskies.
That's all on you. That is all on you, buddy.
I can look at the screen. It's right in front of me.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
is.
problem.
It is.
Nice ball out by Colin Rogers. Huskies just dumping it in, trying to take advantage of catching the defense a little off their line, but I think they've responded well. Loomis did a good job.
Just
to
about
collect that.
11 minutes left here in this first half. Good ball up the line.
Blattner going to press the back line, see. Wilson does a good job to clear it. Sends the ball over to Coach Jones.
Pratt will throw. Another good throw. This is a real opportunity here. We had a couple of guys running.
Clayton Bowles playing hard.
It's good effort, though.
Another goal kick for the Huskies. Keeper Ethan Wilson. Wilson sets it down, surveys his options. Decides to kick near side. Chris Holzenbach sends the ball back into the Husky defensive end.
Take
And
that.
they just kick it out of bounds. Good pressure by Daniel Siegler.
Hey, that's a better throw.
Tim Jackson working in between 2 Husky players. Drops the ball back to Colin Rogers.
Oh, that was close.
That was so close.
Oh, that was nice.
Great ball in. Loomis almost corralled it.
A great job by Lou. I mean, kept himself on side, which was a lot tougher than it looked.
Surratt
Get
with the
in front
ball
of him.
behind the line, but that's going to be a little too much on this turf and roll out of bounds harmlessly.
Once again, I think that if you're not used to playing on the turf, that's what you get.
And I don't think the Huskies are strangers to the turf. I know they have Vestavia in their area, so I know they travel to Vestavia at least once a year and play on their turf, which is a similar surface.
I think Thompson is a turf field. I'm not sure if they're in their same area, but of course, well, that actually worked out well. Thought it was going to work out okay. They all can't be Jims. This kid's really good with his feet.
He's quick with the ball. Great ball control. Worked it to his left foot and had a very nice shot. A little high. My favorite kind of shot from an opposing player, high and or wide.
And where we'll run into trouble is when they allow them to get a head of steam up and use that footwork and use that. Then it takes 2-3 people to stop them, and it leaves open.
Ball travels 50 yards, and it's still difficult for the defenders to handle. That's a hard kick.
Substitution for the Lions.
Siegler is out, and Caden Gazelle looks like he's coming in. Caden adds high energy, a lot of effort, flies around, and has got a sneaky good shot. Looks like Coach Jones is trying to put him in and maybe grab something here late in the half.
All right, this is keep him in front. That's
Ball
a smart
out
ball.
wide and out of play for a Lions throw-in.
You can tell though they look for the gaps and the creases, and
Yes, those diagonal passes. Looking to cut that back line. And really the play comes through 10 just about every time as well. It's a nice shot. Good save
Good
by
save.
Brantley.
I think he may have thought he may have been able to grab that, but it was better safe than sorry right there.
Chose the safer option. Nothing wrong with that decision by Brantley Jordan. Again,
No,
only a
no.
freshman. Only a
No,
freshman.
That's a good play.
Yeah.
Solid play.
Lions set their defense on the corner. Corner kicks are so dangerous.
Let's get it out. There we go. Goal kick for the Lions. Whew.
As Bob Euchre would say, just a bit outside.
Don't like to see that ball bouncing around up there, though. Let's see if Colin can get the ball in the air here, maybe.
I think he was trying to place a couple of the earlier ones.
he
He may
wasn't.
just rear back and decide to send this one down the field, which he does.
That'll go out of bounds. That'll be a Husky throw.
Yes, we're now looking at the cheat sheet in front of us. Nothing wrong with that, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
I didn't. I had.
Olsenbach collects the ball, sends it up to Loomis, who sends the
Oh,
ball out
that's a
wide
nice
to Caden. Caden Gazelle is going to
Let's
cut
get
back.
it across. Let's get it across.
That was good work by the defender.
Oh.
Be a little embellishment on that,
I
but,
was thinking it was a little floppy there, wasn't it?
but you know, it's a good call.
I think he may have hit him, but I don't think he.
Yeah, he definitely drew a foul.
Got just under 6 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 still your score. Come on.
Nice flick on. Brantley Jordan comes out to collect it.
There we go. Safely home.
Ball was kicked by number 13, Bailey Harris. He had his arms up wondering where everybody was. He thought he delivered a very nice ball, which he did.
Oh.
It may go by Caden, but he's going to get back to it. Turn the Jets on. Just enough pressure to make the Husky kick the ball out of bounds.
There we go.
Caden gets by again.
Oh, that was a.
Looked like he got caught in between whether he wanted to cross it or cut it back.
I think we cross it every time, don't we? I think we just get it across.
That ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick.
I'm not sure what that Husky did there. Little taekwondo on the miss. I'm not sure how he missed it. 15 is going off for the Wolves.
I don't have a 15 on my roster.
I can't see that well, so it could have been any number. To be honest with you.
Look like a 15.
Yeah, 18 did come on though.
Yes, Jacob Crow, Jr. Ball was
Jacob.
sent in.
There you go. Oh,
Kyle did a good job to hold strong there.
All right, just got to get in his face here. There we go.
All right. Another shot wide by the Huskies.
As long as they're taking those shots, I like our chances.
I think they're just trying to put the ball toward the goal and just see what happens, which is not a bad idea.
Some of that is a little frustration. I can't believe that's their game. Now, they've played some teams that probably played Oak Mountain and Mountain Brook and those teams.
And Hoover for sure.
Hoover, very possession-oriented, and we're probably a little different than a lot of the teams they play out of Birmingham is just by our style.
Which can help.
Oh, I agree.
Olsen back with the throw in. Ball goes to Caden, who runs around his defender, but another defender slides over and sends the ball up.
This is Briggs. Actually, Colin Rogers plays club ball with
Parker Briggs, number
Parker
6.
Briggs, number 6, he sure does, for Vestavia.
Clayton Bowles gets in the way of that shot.
Oh, that was dangerous there.
Very dangerous. They're certainly creating some opportunities there in front of the net, which are.
It's tough to defend for 40 minutes. Just under 3 minutes left in the first half. Goal kick to the Lions. Colin Rogers lines up.
Nice kick by Colin Rogers. He's looking for Chris Loomis. Anderson Graves jumps up. He's able to corral the ball. Loomis shoots the ball
He
through.
literally corralled the ball.
Literally caught it. Tim Jackson with some nice footwork. Trying to
go.
get the ball forward, but we just don't have anybody there.
Oh,
Hard pass back. Caden Gazelle on his horse almost gets there.
with Tim. Nice work by the Lions there. Get out there. Oh, got to do better there.
Clayton Bowles with a nice
He did.
interception.
Clayton kind of bailed us out there.
He didn't give up. He kept running.
Good step by Colin Slay right there. Stops that momentum and make him start.
He just didn't want Surratt to think he was all by himself.
Well, I'm not sure too many people out here, once that guy turns his hips and gets a little head of steam, can take him one-on-one. We'll take that, though.
Huskies kicked it harmlessly out of bounds with a minute 30 left to play. Colin Rogers back for the kick. Looks over his options.
And he's just going to kick it a long ways, I can tell you. And there he goes. Ooh, that's a pretty good that kid. He didn't even let it come down. He jumped up into it.
Got up into the air. Did a good job. Huskies on a counter.
There we
Another
go.
shot wide.
He had person on each side that I think he had a better option with, but certainly the option he chose was best for the Lions.
I think he was just trying to put something on frame before the end of the half, but fortunately their shots have all been wide. Brantley Jordan's not been called on to make too many saves in this game so far. About a handful. Another handball by Surratt.
I think
Protests a little, but thou doth
23
protest
seconds
too
left.
much.
Oh, can we get on this one? I think it's going to roll.
All depends on that bounce on that turf. Just had a little bit of a forward top spin that had it speed up
Looks like
a
the
little.
Lions are getting out of this half with a 0-0 score.
5 seconds remain.
Not even sure they're going to get this kickoff.
Wilson's taking his time. I think he's content to let the half go out as well.
And there we
Referee blows it, and it's halftime here at Kevin Turner Field.
I think I thought it was a solid half. I mean, they're obviously a talented team. They've got some really good players in spots. But I thought the Lions not only defended well, but I think we put some pressure on them several times.
Certainly had some opportunities, Jimmy, and I think if we continue, we'll have to continue to play really strong defense and then just pick our spot maybe in the second half, direct kick, corner kick.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. We're going to take a little break, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes for the second half. Your halftime score, the Prattville Lions 0, and the
Hewitt-Trussville Huskies.
There you go.
0.
I wanted to give you that one.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Back in a little bit. right, we're back. Cameraman is having a little fun with the camera, playing with different angles. But it looks like he's got it under control again. Before the half gets started, I'd like to give a special shout out to Drew and Liza Peterson. I understand they're watching from Hewitt-Trussville. Drew had a big hand in City of Prattville for a long time with Parks and Recreation. So, Drew, it's good to know you're listening, and hopefully you've gotten this link out to the Hewitt-Trussville faithful to give them an opportunity to watch the second half. It's going to be a barn burner.
Hope it's a barn burner.
It's going to be a barn burner.
Prattville will have the second half kickoff.
Loomis got one jumping early. Little gamesmanship by Loomis there. Likes to have fun on the pitch. Good ball by Siegler.
Ball, yeah.
Blattner coming out. The goalie did a good job to come in and get that ball out of harm's way. And
You got to love that guy, man.
give Blattner a little bump, too. A little love bump.
Fearless. Again, our guy throws it.
He's a good keeper.
Threw it about 70 miles an hour at our guy.
Tim Jackson sends it wide. Olsenback drops it back. Colin Rogers sends the ball forward, looking for Loomis at the top.
We'll take that, though. There we go. Getting it bouncing around there. And we get a throw.
Do a good job. Get it out of play. Also like to give a shout out to John Cargill. I see that he's also watching on YouTube. So hello, John. Thanks for tuning in. John coached a lot of these boys. As did Drew Peterson. They had some great matches. All right, the Huskies awarded a throw in.
It's a good job by the midfield to hold that ball up and allow our defense to get back and get it out of bounds to get set.
Number 5, Teague Edwards threw the ball in. He had a hat trick earlier this season.
Can't run behind these guys. Cannot run behind him. That's a great play.
Nice ball. Colin Rogers doing a good job to get that off of Landon's feet.
There we go. It's nice work by the Lions there. You let Surratt get a head of steam, and he's a handful.
I think he's a handful if he doesn't get a head of steam. He's just a good ball player.
He's a really good soccer player.
Colin Rogers sends the ball up the field. Huskies collect the ball, try to bring it back in. But even with numbers,
Get it
makes
out.
It a challenge.
Get it out. There we go.
You can tell the Huskies really want to get the ball to Surratt.
Yeah, I think everything flows through him, and well, it should. I think we had a little dive. That was
a little like Siegler was battling. It's a good little battle over there. Sometimes you don't get the call. Sometimes you do get the call.
So the Huskies will have a free kick from about the 28-yard line. Big kick in, cleared by the Lions. That's a good job by that kid not to hit it with his hand.
It really was. Jackson did a good job trying to use his body. Clayton Bowles again applying some pressure.
Stay with him. And that's the one thing. If we get beat, we have to get back and pick up the next guy. Let's get that ball down
Blattner doing
the
a
field.
good job of moving the ball
There we go.
with his feet, trying to find Loomis there.
And he did. Oh!
Loomis has sprung Daniel free.
That's a good play by that defender, though. Not to panic. Oh, we need to bring that one down.
They just don't panic back there. They're very, very stable.
And that's the key to playing center back and playing in the back is not to panic. It's a good thought there.
Yeah, drops it back to the keep. Unfortunately, the keeper cannot pick the ball up when it's thrown into him.
Oh, man.
Oops.
That's indirect, though. It's indirect. I mean, that was a good move. That was a smart throwback to. I don't know who
It was
did
a
it.
smart throwback. Yeah, Jordan just it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, it
So,
happens. Hopefully, it doesn't hurt us here. Like I said, this is indirect, so we need to have somebody ready to jump on that ball when they touch it because that's what they're going to do.
Colin Saleh being
Indirect
subbed off.
indirect meaning it has to touch another player before it can go into the goal. So
Colin Saleh was subbed off. He's now standing in midfield. Did he get a card?
I don't know. I did not see him give a card. Referee backing up the lines. 10.
This is a really dangerous spot.
I think that might be an understatement. What we need to do here, though, is when they touch the ball, we've got to attack. We can't give them any space or as little space as possible to get this kickoff.
Attack immediately and hope he kicks it high.
Or into
or
the
wide.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's a great job there.
Daniel Siegler once
That
again.
was.
Hard to see anyone outwork Daniel Siegler.
It really is.
Drake does a good job to stand him up.
There we go.
The
We
ball
get the ball
in
down
play.
the field.
Loomis sends
All
the ball
right.
in. It's a nice call.
Whew.
Number 13, Bailey Harris, charged with the foul.
It's just third personal.
Not
That's
in the
wrong
bonus
sport.
yet.
Wrong sport. I was watching the Auburn basketball game earlier. I got maybe a little caught up in that.
They won, didn't they?
They did win. I know you're happy about that. Maybe not.
Man, I got quiet, didn't I?
You did.
Colin Rogers putting the ball back in play.
Oh,
Found
oh,
Tim
oh.
Jackson and behind it. Oh, to keep misjudged it. Tim Jackson sends it in the side of the net. Oh, no,
Oh,
he
no,
scored.
it went in.
He scored. It went in. Oh, my word. It looked like it hit the side netting, but no, it went into the net. Stop the clock.
Stop the clock. That's home, +1.
Outstanding. Very heady for Tim Jackson. Score his first of the season.
Ball back in play.
We are trying to run the scoreboard. We are doing broadcasting, and we are trying to update the score online. So we've got our hands full up here. I never could juggle very well.
No.
How about you, Jim?
I can juggle, actually. It's just I
Well,
can't
you need to do a better job tonight then.
juggle technology.
We'll get that score updated momentarily. We're having technical difficulties, but the Stacy Mills is on it.
All right, start the clock. Okay. There we
Plays
go.
whistled back in. Nice move by the Huskies.
All right. That's all right. Keep in front. Corner kick for the Huskies. I like
Send
that.
the ball far, far to the back post. And that was far to the back post of the practice goal that was on the far side of our goal.
That really is.
That lines with the throw in.
I wonder the Huskies now are going to have to step it up and maybe throw a few more people into the attack.
That was a nice shot on goal.
He's got to bring that one in though. Got to bring that one in.
Got to bring it in. I know the player that had that collected the rebound really wants to have that shot back.
But hopefully that allows maybe Loomis and Daniel and Blattner to even have a little more room up there.
working the ball around. Good pressure by Clayton Bowles.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice move by the Husky player.
Get it out.
Drake knows how to collect the crowd, doesn't he?
He does.
Every time he gets that ball, about 3 Huskies are all around him. Huskies are pressing the action now, Jimmy. They know they've got to get one back.
And like I said, that may be good news for us. Hey, let's roll that ball. Just roll it over here to the. There we go. Nothing wrong with that. Wow.
Pass back to Wilson.
It's a little more dangerous. It goes a little quicker when you're on the.
Well, that Husky player was confident Wilson was going to collect that ball. And Wilson was confident he was going to collect that ball.
Good job by Colin Rogers
clearance.
to cover that.
Little push in the back there by a Husky player. Kyle Haday did a good job to draw that. Colin Slay puts the ball back in play quickly. Looking for Loomis at the end of that. Loomis gets rolled and draws the foul.
Oh, now this is a real opportunity for the Lions here.
It's in a dangerous area, Jimmy.
About the, 15?
Yeah, it's about 25 out. Colin Rogers and Chris Loomis are discussing it now. Both are standing over the ball.
Like to see this on frame, and I like to see us attack the ball and maybe get another one here. The Lion way.
Again, trying to distract the wall.
Oh, geez.
Colin Rogers.
That won't work.
Just a bit high, Jimmy.
Just a bit high.
Just a little high. Might have had a flashback to football season. Wilson ready to put the ball back in play.
He's got a pretty good leg,
Sends
too.
it wide, he does.
Colin Rogers comes over, gets the ball back in the field. Little push in the back by Loomis.
Husky ball.
.29 minutes left in the second half. Lions up 1-0. It's not over, though. Huskies are definitely going to have their opportunities.
Clayton Bowles on the ball now.
Oh.
Trying to turn.
I guess he got all ball. I think he probably did, though.
Yeah, Seth Hall, number 8 for the Huskies, doing well. Outstanding. Milser got the score changed. What you see on the screen is up to date. Nice opportunity for the Huskies. Yeah, Brantley Jordan there to collect it. Brantley again's just a freshman. You know, he's learning. He's learning a lot really quick.
Oh, he's done an outstanding job.
Drinking out of a fire hose sometimes, I think. And Hewitt certainly put the ball on frame quite a bit tonight.
I think he's had one or two really tough saves, and he's made both of them. And but the routine ones sometimes can be the hardest, especially on this turf. I mean, I think that guy's offsides. He sure is. We were there anyway.
Flag went up.
Wasn't happy about that.
You're not only a soccer savant, but you also carry a referee license card, don't you?
I do have I do, referee. It's giving me a different perspective. I try to be a little.
I have not heard you yell at a referee once this year yet.
Oh, it's really hard when your mom's listening.
Now wait, I've been at a game where your mom was there and it didn't bother you a bit.
My brother's listening in Ann Arbor, Michigan. He sends interesting text messages to us from time to time.
He gives a different perspective, certainly. Lines with the direct kick. Again, Loomis and Colin Rogers standing over the ball. Loomis now breaking off, going into.
I'm not sure if he hit this one. Oh, that's a nice.
He took a little off. Found him on the run. Oh,
what a great ball! That was really nice effort by the Lions. I mean, just a hair from another goal right there.
Well designed play, and again, Wilson's just having a tremendous night in the goal for the Huskies.
Oh, he's a good goalie. No doubt about it. He knows what he's doing. I think they called a foul throw on that. Kind of came over and came back.
Huskies will restart it with a throw.
Not sure that wasn't a handball there, but he was a lot closer than me.
He's already hit his quota for the night, Jimmy.
There we go.
Clayton Bowles with some good pressure, but unfortunately got a little bit too much on that ball. Kyle Haday did a good job to run the ball out of bounds.
Is that a corner or is it a throw?
I believe it's a throw. They're lining up like it's a corner.
I think it is a corner. I saw his hand up instead of out.
Yeah, he's
putting that
setting it up for the
referee
kick.
training to use right there.
Oh,
Woo!
wow.
Hey,
Wow. Surratt with an opportunity there. I know he wants that one back, but fortunately for the Lions, it went high and over the goal.
you know what that is? It's a goal kick for the Lions.
It's exactly what it is. Colin Rogers with another opportunity to show off his leg that he did not get from Leslie.
He did not. That actually was at somebody there. Nice work.
Well done. Sigler sends it back to Tim. Sends it up to Chris. The Huskies did a good job to win that. Looking for their opportunity. Nice pass
We've got to
beyond
get back
the
here. We've got to
back
get back.
line.
Attaboy, Daniel.
Colin Saleh heads the ball out of bounds to get the ball out of danger. Whew. It's what you've got to do in that situation because you're just not sure where the keep is. You know where the
You just got to make
offensive
sure
player
you
is.
just got to make sure you get it out of bounds.
Yeah.
That's what frightened me. That's a better.
Huskies with the ball in. Anderson punches the ball out.
Huskies really turning up the pressure here.
Substitution for the Huskies. Teague Edwards throwing the ball in.
We'll take that every time. We will take.
Yeah,
this.
Surratt was a little disappointed in that decision by his center back. He showed a little displeasure with him, just wanting a little bit better opportunity.
I said we'll take those shots.
Well, they've tried Jordan from distance, and he stood tall, so I believe Surratt might be onto something. Colin Rogers with the ball. Very nice ball back into play. Tim collects it, sends it up.
I think
Trying to break Siegler loose, but
okay. 22 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game.
Wilson will bring the ball up for a goal kick. Wilson puts the ball back in play. Right to Surratt. Heads the ball past the line's back line. Colin Rogers drops it back for Jordan.
Oh, we caught a break there.
Kicks the ball out of bounds.
That ball hits a Husky. We're in trouble.
Big trouble. Huskies get the restart on the throw in. continue to maintain possession. They've done a really good job this half of controlling the pace of play and having the ball. Fortunately for the Lions, they've got one in.
Keep them wide. Nice work.
Yeah, Lions doing a good job to shut off the middle of the field, forcing them out
Here's
wide.
we got to get back. Once we do a
Clayton Bowles out with the pressure. Did
Attaboy,
not allow the
Clayton.
Husky to turn. Holds the ball a little. Sends it up. Siegler fights off the
over his
elbow in
head.
the
Go
back.
over his head. Oh, I wanted him just to tap that over his head, let him
Yeah.
run onto it.
And again, it's numbers. You know, Siegler was trying to battle through two.
There's a ball.
He's in a foot race. Wilson does a good job to come out and head the ball out of danger. Another great play by Wilson.
It really is. He doesn't do that. That's a real opportunity there.
Absolutely.
Good job. Colin Soleil stepped up. Nice play. Be a Husky throw at the 50.
Tig Edwards looking for his option. Oh, threw it into Kyle, who kicked it out of bounds for him. Give him another opportunity.
There we go.
Surratt with a nice throw, collected by Jordan.
Into Surratt, right?
No, Surratt actually threw that one.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did. He was trying to get a quick restart, catch him, and it was a good idea. Drake battling for the ball.
He's called.
He allowed advantage.
He did allow advantage there.
He's going to bring it
He's
back
going to
for
bring
a
it back.
restart.
Good job. It's a good job by the referee. It was close to being maybe too much time, but I think considering he got fouled twice, that he went ahead and gave him the opportunity. I like to see another back post run here. That's
Don
what it
Rogers
was.
sets the ball in.
That's the.
Caden Gazelle on the field on the left wing, and
I'm not sure.
just missed it. Called offsides?
I think he did call. He did call offsides, but I'm not sure the guy called offsides played the ball. But we'll
So
take it.
tough break for the Lions,
Tough break
Jimmy.
for the Lions. I don't know if it was a scoring opportunity there.
Wilson will put the ball back in play. Sends it to Surratt.
That's a nice
Just
touch.
turns. He just turns so smoothly.
This is where he's dangerous.
Tries to do
I mean,
it himself, and
that's
it's a good try.
That's
It's
a
good try.
30-yard run he makes. And once again, you allow him to turn and get ahead of steam. He's tough.
He's dangerous. But the Lions are continuing to make him shoot from distance, which is helpful to the cause.
And he hasn't had a lot of those turns and runs, to be honest with you. He's had a few, but he hasn't had. I mean, they've done a pretty good job of being right on him. Good job.
All
Good
right.
job. Is that Blattner there that did that?
Yeah,
That
Blattner
was
had
a
a
great
nice
job
play.
there.
Kyle
Right
looking
on
to
his
get the
back.
ball in.
Right on his back. Wolves kick it out of bounds.
So the Huskies.
Oh.
Blattner with a nice header. Daniel's got a defender on his back. Tries to fight through. Blattner's there to help.
Oh,
Daniel
there we
picks
go.
the ball
He's in the
up.
open.
He's into the clear. Defender comes back. Daniel rips across. Oh!
So
Tim
close.
Jackson looking for the brace. Just misses high.
Nice counter by the Lions.
That was a good buildup.
It was, and it was a nice cutback. I mean, put it right on his foot.
That's exactly right. He didn't try to cross at the goalie because he knows Wilson's going to come get it, so he drops it back.
Yeah.
Tim Jackson's right there making a run. Just puts it a little high.
Speaking of wanting that one back, I think Tim Jackson might want that one back.
I'm certain he does.
We hadn't had a lot that we wanted back, but that's one of them we probably do. All
Wilson
right, let's
puts it in
drop it,
play.
drop it. There we go. Now let's
Collins
get it
will
out of
drop
there.
it back. Brantley Jordan sends the ball up. Surratt's there to
That
collect
guy's
it.
offside. Can't come back and touch the ball there. He was behind and he came back.
Yeah.
He played the ball more than our guy did up there, I think.
Oh, Drake went through the back of that player.
Got a foul there.
Got a foul.
16 and a half minutes left in this game. Prattville still up 1-0.
Ball in by number 13, Bailey Harris. Ooh, Brantley was slow coming off his line, but he still corrals the ball. One of the Huskies is having a stern lecture.
Stop the clock.
For running into Brantley Jordan.
Give a little shout out to Caroline Rogers working the clock tonight. Outstanding job. She does get that from her mom.
Colin Rogers put the ball back in play.
Oh, I like that.
That was a good play by the center back there. Looks like I can't read his number. We're about a mile and a half from the field. Didn't bring any binoculars tonight. Probably should have.
Ooh, all right, good
All right.
recovery. Thought we gave that one away.
Let's get the ball, drop it back.
Let's get it down the field. Let's make good things happen.
Gets it to Siegler in the middle of the field. Drace running on. Unable to corral it.
Sigler's going to beat everybody to the ball. Drops it to Anders. Well, tried to drop it to Anderson.
Anderson
that was
still
nice
collects
play.
the ball. Oh, he had Tim Jackson standing wide open in the middle of the field, and Tim's letting him know. Politely, I'm sure.
They go for what? Corner?
Looks
Corner
like
kick.
he called the tip for the corner. Yeah.
Nice work.
Referee
Good
just
job.
signaled it.
He's closer than we are.
Blattner will step over the ball. No, it's a throw-in.
Oh, he does a throw. Oh.
Stop the clock.
Stop the clock.
Yellow card to one of the Husky players. I really didn't see what happened. Oh, red.
Oh, red card.
Oh. He did protest too much.
Is that 13?
I don't know. He took his jersey off.
He
It's
did
hard
take
to
his
see.
jersey off.
Yeah, it's 13.
13.
Bailey Harris
Bailey Harris.
being sent off.
Honestly, I didn't see what he did. I don't know if somebody else maybe was watching.
And I think it was his reaction to the yellow card that got him sent off. 14:36 here to play in the game. Lions are leading 1-0. And the Huskies will now be playing down a man. Well, they brought a substitute player on, so
Did he not show the red? He showed the
he
red.
showed the red, but I see 11 out there for him still.
You know, I have grabbed the wrong card before, but I kind of caught it before I actually made the guy go sit down. Interesting rule in high school where they have to leave the field for a yellow card. It's an awful rule.
It's still 11v11. The referee is holding up the play.
No.
Husky player runs off the field on the near side, so perhaps,
But he subbed here.
yeah. Maybe he grabbed the wrong card.
Well, he grabbed the yellow first, and then he grabbed the red. So it makes it
I wish we had the benefit of replay, but we don't have that technology
No.
quite yet.
I think we probably do, but between you and me, we would be off the air in about 30 seconds.
Clock, Caroline.
Is that clock? I want to keep that clock going just as much and as quickly as we can. Can you make it go faster, Caroline? We'd like that if you could. Oh, great play by Loomis.
I think you're right. I think he just grabbed the card by mistake.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
But it sure looked like he showed it to him. All right, Huskies got the ball. Nice turn.
All right, we got to get here.
Surratt with a good pass out wide. Huskies get a cross in. And no call in the box.
Nice job by
Okay.
Colin Rogers. You got to run with those guys when they start going through the box. You got to have somebody with them.
Colin Rogers putting the ball back in play. Low line drive.
Of line driner.
Line driver. I'm just making up words here. It's late in the game, late in the evening. It's been a long day. We do have day jobs, fortunately. Because I don't think I'd be making a career out of this anytime soon.
Sure, anybody's going to be willing to pay us to do it. With what they're paying us, so they're getting a bargain.
Wilson standing over the ball with 13 minutes to play. Huskies making another substitution. They're bringing Bailey Harris back on, so he was not red carded. Apparently we were just seeing things that were not there.
Prattville made a substitution. 28 has come in. Oh, you got to run. There you go. Get it down the field. That'll work.
Daniel's going to put a little pressure on that. Force him outside. He worked hard trying to get it, but it'll be a goal kick.
It's okay.
Keep it on that end of the field.
I'm not sure.
And harass him.
Wilson's done a great job, but I'm almost positive he's not going to score from there.
That was a good ball by Wilson. Number 18, Jacob Crow, struggled to bring it in.
I'd like to see us maybe take a little off those throw-ins.
Chris Loomis doing some battle in the middle of the field. 17 gets a bit of a trip.
Helps him up.
Look at that. Little pat on the back.
That guy must have good parents, solid parents.
Seth Hall that got the foul. Colin Soleil was the one that committed the foul.
Once again, we stop momentum.
Harris putting the ball back in play.
Oh, that's a great ball.
Went near post. It was an excellent, excellent ball. No. Oh, that's a goal kick. He tried to bounce it off of him. Made every attempt he could.
Can't blame the effort.
Kyle was having none of that, though. Not his first rodeo.
That's a nutmeg we'll take.
Absolutely. Colin Rogers taking his time to get the ball back in play. Well coached.
Here we go.
Back line of the Huskies mishandles the ball. Oh, it's too many touches.
That's a back pass, maybe? No?
No, I think our player.
Oh, did he?
Looked like Drake got a little bit of his foot on it once he felt the pressure from the Husky player.
That's a great job by...
Good save by Harris.
Who's this in the center of the field? Well, he just put his
Loomis.
hands on Loomis. Is that Loomis?
Yeah.
Oh, I see his orange shoes now.
He was standing them up.
If they're going to take a quick kick like that, I don't...
I don't either. All Tim did was lift his leg up. Huskies now going to put the ball back in play. Slow roll up to Harris. Harris penetrating the defense, trying to get a ball in, but it's turned away from the Lions' defense.
Another substitution for the Huskies. Long
Nice
throw
in. Chris Loomis did a good job to get his head on it.
We can't give him. This is where we can't give him so much room there in the middle. You got to get up quick.
Looks like Jones has dropped Chris Loomis back to try to give a little additional defense in that center defensive midfield.
I think we got snafu'd by the Prattville bounce there.
The bounce giveth and the bounce taketh away. That was a nice back heel by the Husky player.
Get it out. Nice work. We're hanging on in the back.
Got to hang on for 9 more minutes, Jimmy.
Oh. That's all right. Way to use his head.
Ethan Owens. Never one to shy away from the ball. Good throw in. Colin Soleil steps to it. Ethan gets his head on it again. Referee awards a direct kick.
I'm not sure. I think he's done a great job tonight. I'm not sure what we did there.
Bailey Harris will take the kick for the Huskies.
I like making them ask for 10. If that's 10 seconds, they won't get back.
Anything to run the clock.
All right, Lions. Got to find somebody in the box.
That's a great ball in.
It really is. Lions have done a good job on those free kicks and corner kicks.
Yeah, that ball had a lot of English on it.
It really did.
It was moving, little knuckle ball. Lions did a good job to get on it, turn it away. Huskies with another throw in.
That'll work.
Good toe poke. Blattner fighting for it over on that far side.
Oh, get on him. We don't let this guy move.
Harris collects the ball in the middle. Looks for his options. Sends a deep ball in,
Let
but
that ball go.
way off target.
I let that ball go to the stands.
I think Brantley Jordan needs to take his time collecting this ball.
Yeah.
Is he sure the pressure of that ball is accurate? He might need to ask for a measurement,
Yeah,
shouldn't
he
he?
did.
Make sure Tom Brady wasn't over there on the sideline.
Jones subbing again. I think that's Clayton Bowles back in the game, isn't it? 27.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's a great kick there.
Sends the ball up. Headed by Husky backward. They are able to collect the ball again and pass wide. Working that sideline really, really well.
Right, we got to get 10 here in the middle. There we go.
Chris Loomis stepping in on defense, really playing big. 6:45 left in the game.
Lions up 1-0 still.
All right.
Free kick for the Lions.
Drake did a great job to draw that foul. Stood in, hit the ball with his head, and get run over. Colin Rogers walks the ball up.
Let's get it in there and let it bounce around.
Referee's giving him an opportunity to move the ball up. Colin Rogers says, no, sir, I'll take it right here. Delivers it right to Harris. Harris with a quick out. Jacob Crow collects the ball, almost loses it. Ethan Owens is applying the pressure.
Heavy touch there.
Loomis collects the ball in the middle, does a good job to go back. Fights through the hand check, which is called.
Take that all day.
Absolutely.
Rogers.
Floats the ball over the back line.
Oh, well, that was close.
Good defense.
Yeah.
Good job to step up, head that ball away.
Now we got to get back in the midfield here. This is where we got to slow them down.
Surratt with a nice ball. He's trying to penetrate that back line too. Colin Soleil was able to get his head up on it. So both teams are in a little bit of kickball right now.
Which we will live with.
They're trying to attack, and we're trying to get it away from our
Yeah.
defensive end.
5 minutes. 5 minutes left in the game.
Harris taking the ball out wide, looking for some options. Decides he'll take it on his own.
Well, that's too easy. That is too easy.
Clayton Bowles steps up, applies a little bit of pressure. Husky throw in.
Another substitution for the Huskies. Smart move. Their player runs off on the near side. Saves them some time. Oh, we got to get out there. Get out there, make him work. Nice
Brantley
job.
Jordan getting
nice
in the
job.
air.
Slow down, buddy. Slow down. I think Colin got to him. He said, hey, we're in no big hurry.
Dial it back. Take your
If
time.
he was in the Premier League, he'd have dove to the ground.
Clayton Bowles with the ball, able to punch it out wide to Blattner. Blattner's trying to collect it. Good 50-50 battle there. Loomis
Good
collects
job
it,
by Loomis.
gets rid of it.
I think he was on. I
Gives
think he's
Siegler
on.
an opportunity to go to the ball. Siegler heads it out a little wide. Harris is going to come out. Harris is going to punish you.
Wilson, isn't it?
Stop the clock.
Stop the clock.
Harris. Yeah, Wilson. Sorry.
I didn't know if they changed goalies.
Siegler picks up a card, running into the goalie.
Oh, he did.
He did. That's not a matchup you're going to win too many times. He gives up too many pounds on him.
And I'm not sure. I don't think the intention was there. I guess you have to do that, but
You got to protect the goalie.
yeah. Of course, as far as protecting the goalie, I think Daniel got the worst of that.
Yeah, Daniel probably needed the protection there. Maybe that's why the referee gave him the
Yeah.
caution. For your own good,
To
here's
be
your
honest with
yellow.
you, I would stick him right there on the sideline and bring him right back in.
All right, Wilson puts the ball back in play. Ball's battling in the middle. Loomis steps up, wins it.
All right, let's get in front of him. Stay in front of these guys.
Oh, Soleil misjudged that one. Cannot do that.
Right at the goalie. Nice job.
Brantley Jordan covers it up. Covers for a mistake by his back line.
Just roll it to Colin here. Roll it to Colin. Let him play with it.
Jordan wants to get that ball as far away from his goal as quickly as
But I
possible.
think
No, I understand.
get
I
a little
understand.
further. Plus, everybody's got their back turned.
Huskies with a shot
Why
wide.
not,
That goal does not count, sir.
2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Prattville hanging on. 1-0.
Time is winding down. Colin Rogers has placed the ball. He's looking over his options. Looking for a favorable bounce, which he gets.
Take that all day.
Sends the ball all the way down.
Yeah, I think they may be getting a little desperate. It's not their game to go over the top like that.
Nice ball out wide.
This is their game. Got to get back in there. Got to get back in.
Loomis doing a good job to apply pressure. Just let him know he's there. Just try to stay between the ball and the goal. Harrison's a nice ball in. Turned away by the lines.
Oh, that's good.
Outstanding. Very fortunate for the Lions. Ethan Owens was going to take the throw. Now Kyle Haday's got the ball. Coach Jones is making a sub. The referee is going to stop the clock for the substitution. Colin Soleil's trying to find out where the referee's going for dinner afterward. Maybe he can pick up a tab. Subway or steak? Both sound good.
All right, let's get the ball down the field.
Haday throws the ball in.
I got kind of elbowed it down the field there.
Loomis does a good job to step up, puts Caden Gazelle on the run, but again, Wilson is out to collect the ball. You just can't put anything close to that box because Wilson's going to come out and get it every time.
Got to get back. Got to get back here. Nice work.
I think he stepped because he knew he had some help back. Fortunately, the Lions were doing a good job getting back. Nice run into the box by a Husky player, looking for his options. Excellent cross to the back post. They just headed it high. That was a great opportunity.
Yeah, that was. I think if they both saw it, their eyes were big. They both were there, and it didn't work out for either one of them.
40 seconds to go here. Kevin Turner Field. Lions clinging to a 1-0 lead. Con Rogers going to send the ball back into play. Sends a low ball.
There we go. Nice work. That's not what he planned on doing, but it turned out okay.
Worked
20
all
seconds
the
left.
same.
20 seconds left. We've got to work hard here.
Jordan puts the ball back in play. The Huskies allow it to bounce, which really benefits the Lions.
Let's just get the ball down the field. Kick it. There we go.
Way to switch fields. Ethan Owens
5,
running onto it.
4.
Ethan Owens seeing what he can do with time running out. Gives a little cross.
There we
Wilson
go.
Collects it, and that's the ball game.
Nice job by the Lions. Great win. In a very good Hewitt-Trussville team. A very good.
Very
team.
good, yeah.
This is a big win. This is the best team we played all year.
By far.
I think so, and I think we're starting to find our identity a little bit.
It was a good test for the Lions. They had to play solid defense. They you got to give the Huskies credit. They created a lot of opportunities. They just weren't able to capitalize, and a lot of that had to do with the defense and Brantley Jordan coming out and collecting some of those balls that he didn't make them 50-50 balls. When he went up with his hands, he secured the soccer ball. So did a good job.
He did. Did a great job. Well, I guess we'll be back on the air next Wednesday. We play Lee.
Robert E. Lee right here, area game.
First area game of the year.
Lee will actually be the home team in that game. We were supposed to play them last Friday night. However, their fields were unplayable. So they moved the game here to Stanley Jensen Stadium. So we'll be here next Wednesday to play area rival Lee. And we hope you all will tune in as well. To the Husky fans out there that joined in, thank you very much for listening. We appreciate you just being part of our broadcast as well.
And thank you to Stacy Mills for all the help he gives us, and to Caroline Rogers, and to Austin, the camera guy. Did a great job again. And I guess that's it. From Stanley Jensen Stadium, your final score, the Prattville Lions won. And for the final time, the Hewitt-Trussville
Huskies
0.
Good night, everybody.